Hello everyone, this is Dawn Raider and welcome back to Better Than Wolves Succession. So I spent just a little bit of time off camera in that ravine getting some of that coal. It was fairly safe, just right towards the surface. Nothing eventful at all happened. But yeah, I also made a couple more axes because that one is almost out of durability, so I'm just going to leave it. Yeah, I think... Oh yeah, and I made another hat. So, let's just come out here, be careful. I think it's time now that we go and explore the Pit of Doom. Yep, that is very much a Pit of Doom. Okay, so I think the best way to come at this is actually going to be from this spot right here. Let me just come in here, grab this coal. Oh my god, it is so nice to actually be able to properly mine stuff. Like, that was so annoying, having to like slowly chip away at everything. Alright, there we go. Alright, I don't know what's down there. What I am going to do, let's get some slabs on the bar. Oh my god. That turned out remarkably not horrible like this is about to be. Alright. My heart is kind of racing right now because 2 creepers in a row. Oh my god, there's a 3rd creeper. Alright, let's aggro it. I think that might actually be the cave that we came from last episode to get the iron for a pick. Which actually, there's some more iron down there that I will want to grab as well. Then one more hit. There we go. Okay, so now let's get a torch lit out in the open where I can see what's going on. I'm not going to be surprised by a creeper. And get the signal torch, and once we get that, we can get down. There we go, signal torch lit. Let's get some... Let's eat and then get some anti-gravity blocks on the bar. There we go. So let's just come here, block that off, and figure out a game plan for getting down this. I'm gonna want to make some stairs for sure. Right, let's just start a path down right here. Okay, so this pathway has been made. We've got a staircase down here. That's a mine shaft. Oh no. Oh no. I really, really don't like that. And I can hear spiders. Okay. Yep. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. Yeah, that's the only path that comes out of this, too. I don't see a way to get out of this. Get out of going into the mine shaft. Alright, let's try and block off that water, if at all possible. Oh, that's a path above. Well, that's unfortunate. I just lost my signal torch. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Okay, that could have gone... Oh, yeah, that's got a whole pathway up there. Oh my god, this is a terrible, terrible place to come in. Alright, let's just use the pick and come around this way. Oh, there was a bow on the ground. Honestly, I don't really care enough. I need to get to a slightly safer position. I need a signal torch again. There we go. Okay. Let's just come and grab this. Yeah, I think the best is just gonna be through mining this way. Here, a skeleton and a zombie. Let's get that going. Oh! Hi. Oh no. Whew. Okay. So I slammed the pick there, just in case I died, to make sure that people could get that back, because, wow, I can't believe we made it out of that alive. Whew. Right, I'm gonna take just a moment to regen some health here, and I'll be back when my health is back. Alright, so the sun has come up. I'm really feeling like the best course of action here is just to immediately rush out. Oh man. Fighting a skeleton on this staircase is only mildly sketchy. Okay. We're out. Right. Yeah, I think honestly what's probably going to be best is just to come to the cave over here and check that out instead, because I know that there's iron down there. It's not going to be as just absurd of an entrance as that one was. Because having the mine shaft and then the other cave going over it, just no, absolutely not. Alright, I had the damnedest time finding this because I had actually walked past it, so that is mildly embarrassing. One thing that I am going to do, I'm just going to do that, light a new signal torch. Oh, hi. Yeah. No zombies. Oh, I thought that was going to kill that. Oh, they're about to light on fire? Okay. I do not want to get hit by a flaming zombie, because being lit on fire myself would be less than... What? Oh, I'm an idiot. I thought that was a torch that I had placed. It was not. Or, it was, but it wasn't a torch that I just placed. Alright, zombies. Oh, I don't have a weapon in that slot. I'm gonna back off and make a weapon. Because I have the other one. The one in my hand right now, but... it does not hurt to have some backups. There we go. And I do need to be aware of the fact that my inventory is basically full. What can I get rid of? I can get rid of that, that, that. Several other things, but that'll do me good for now. Right. Oh, there you are, zombie. I'm surprised that zombie's not making his way to me. Wait. Okay, there we go. Yeah, what is going on with their pathfinding? Apparently they don't like being on slabs right now. Oh, this is so many zombies. Seriously? You're not dead. Oh my god, that took so many hits to kill. I hate zombies. They're probably the easiest to deal with, but they also do really hurt your durability. Let's do that, that, and that. Get another axe going. That is the last string, so hopefully I will come across a spider or two. Okay, so I know that there's not anything this way, so let's just block that off. And make my way down here. Okay, so I am back to where I was this last time. So, got that iron right there. I'm just gonna come around this because I can't mine it without an iron axe. And make my way back up here. And... okay, that's unfortunate. That's the end of that cave, and the other direction didn't go anywhere either. Well, that's unfortunate, but I can go now check out the ravine back at base 2. Hopefully the sun's still up. Huh. I say that right as the sun's going down. Well, it's a full moon. It should be safe to get back to base, although, you know, famous last words and everything. Yep, base is right here. So in the morning, I'm going to go into that ravine down there and finish exploring that. Okay, I'm just doing a quick double check that there's nothing down here before I did that. Alright, I will see you in the morning. Okay, so it's actually been quite a while for me in real life, but let's get back to this. Yeah, I think what we need to do here to begin with is just come here, get a little bit of forward lighting. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Oh, does this have access to the surface? Oh, it looked like that might be underwater. Okay. Well, what I want to do is I want to come here to this iron and see if there's any behind. That's unfortunate that there's not, but it's not a huge deal. What I do want to do is come... hi. Where are you? Do I need to stop things from coming up? I think I do. I don't know where that creeper is, and that worries me. Let's get a little bit of lighting farther up. Wow, this is a really tall ravine. Ooh, there's iron over there. Alright. What I'm going to do is just path over here and dig my way to this iron. And then I can use this to get just a little bit higher up too. Alright, that is 2 iron from there. Oh, I just saw, yeah, I saw that zombie fall from way high up. So, let's just come up here to a higher vantage point. This is definitely not the best way to be accessing said higher... oh no, oh no. Whew, okay. So there's some more cave entrances up here. My entrance there has officially been compromised. I think what I'm gonna have to do is... oh, this is a really, really terrible spot to be in. And I hear a skeleton from somewhere. What I need to do is I need to come... ah! Okay. So clearly there's some sort of cave entrance even higher up. Wow, this is really awkward way to be approaching this. And definitely not the best. Alright, so he's still right there. There is not a good way for me to extricate me from this situation. Because I can't get over to him because he'll kill me before I do. I can't get to my planned exit strategy because he can see that. Is there anywhere? Oh! Okay. So that's fortunate. Oh, right, I can't... Well, I can mine that, but it'll break it. So I'm just going to leave it. Yeah, that's where that skeleton came from. I'm just going to go back up to the surface. Okay, so there's some rain going here. You know what? Let's just check that. Okay, I didn't think that there would be anything, but it was still worth checking. I think I remembered that there wasn't anything, but I checked because of the CTM that was there. That's how I knew. But let's just come here and just do this. Because I know that there's a cave right over here. Yep. There we go. So this is a much less awkward position to be approaching from. It still is not perfect by any stretch, but it's better. Alright, so there's also a path over there. So yeah, this is just like a small little loop without anything valuable in it. The good stuff... Oh, there's iron over there. Okay. I need to be really, really careful of skeletons here, though. I am just being particularly careful with that. Let's make a little safety backstop thing right there. Just so I don't get knocked off. And actually, I can use this path to circle around back there. It is less than ideal to be really using up my pick durability doing this. But in the interest of being safe, I think it's a good call. Oh no, that's a bad angle. Alright, we need to put some more backstops up. And let's get some light going, too. Alright, so I can come here, make some stairs. There we go. Hi, zombie. Right, I'm still good on durability for that, although I say that as I almost break that. Right, there's no other angles to come from there. Right, realistically, I just need that creeper to blow up. This is bad. Remember how I said I needed that creeper to blow up? Well, I needed it to blow up farther back. Right, I can do that. And come forward. There you are, creeper. Hello? Right, before I do anything else, I need to eat. Right, there we go. Man, this is a terrible fucking angle to have. Oh my god, this creeper. Really, creeper? Really? Why are you doing this to me? Right, let's just do that. Alright, this is a safe place to damage it from. There we go. Alright, now I can actually come forward here. More iron. Man, this like snaking path crisscrossing the ravine is super awkward. I am not a fan. Alright, up to 13 iron, along with the 3 that we already had. I'm out of anti-gravity blocks, aren't I? No, not quite. Damn close, though. Alright, and that's not going to be useful to me, because that just goes up there. Okay. So I think what I need to do... let's just double check. Yeah, that's not going to be particularly useful. What I need to do is I need to come back across here. And I need to get to that other pathway. And I'd really like to avoid digging. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back over here and just bridge. Which... Oh, but I don't... Is 5 blocks enough? I don't even know if that's going to have anything useful. I don't think that it is. I think it might be best just to cut my losses here. And... I'm thinking that I can just kind of chill here until morning comes. Let's just box myself in. And I can use the timer on my torch to gauge when morning comes, and then drop off this iron and try an approach from a different angle. I might actually try looking at the that one spot down in the other ravine, although there is another cave up top over that way. I think I'll check the top cave first, then I'll go down there. So there was a creeper. I'm okay, but wow, there was a creeper. I knew it was chilling outside and I was gonna have to deal with it at some point. But, yeah, it just blew up. I took, despite being right next to it, I thought I was dead. Because it was in my cry box, I couldn't actually move. Yeah, thankfully, it did not blow me up, but... Or no, it did, sorry, I misspoke there. It did, I think, a heart of damage or something. So yeah, that turned out remarkably not terrible. But yeah, so I'm just gonna keep waiting out here. Everything should be fine. I knew that there was a creeper because I heard it walk up on me. But yeah, I was not expecting it to blow up because I didn't think it could see me. Alright, so I think it's time that we come on out of here. Alright, that rain is unfortunate. My torch is about to go out. Oh, never mind, I got into the snow, so we're good. I want to come here and drop off my iron. And then I need to go harvest some wood to get it smelting. So I'm gonna go do that. Unfortunately, I need oak wood to smelt it. Well, you don't need oak wood to smelt it. Oak wood makes it a lot easier because it actually does the full smelting amount. I just need to really hope that there's no skeletons around when I go for that, because that would quickly spell a demise for me. But just in case, I'm gonna drop off these 2... What? Is that undead? That sounded like an undead getting extinguished. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. I'm going to go drop off these tools at the base. Hi, creeper. There's a creeper outside the door. No. Bad creeper. Bad, bad creeper. God damn it. It's fine. Alright, so I'm back with some wood. I do want to actually repair the front of the house though. So let's make a few more planks. get this fixed up. There's no mobs around here. Thankfully, it didn't blow up too much of the house. This stuff I can just repair from the inside. Alright, front is good as new. Let's get the iron smelting, and then tomorrow morning I can get back to caving, because the sun's about to set. One thing I do want to do is I want to make a flint and steel. That way we don't have to worry about fire starting anymore. Alright, so I got that iron smelting, and it is now daytime, so time to come here and check out this last cave right over here. So one thing I notably don't have is slabs. There we go. I will need to grab the rest of that coal too. Okay. Well then, that was fast. I'm just going to grab that, put that right there, and head on down here. So that creeper could be a problem. Let's hope that it's not, though. Can it find its way up here? No, it can't, because the path up here requires vines. And of course I couldn't hit it because of said vines. That is unfortunate. I'm gonna spend some time making a path down. Be back in a minute. Path has been made. I wanna know where that slime is. Is it under me? I'd imagine it must be. Oh no. Creeper? Blow up, creeper. Oh my god. I don't know how I made it out of that alive. But one thing I am certainly going to come do is I'm gonna block this up. Alright, let's kill that slime. Thankfully, it ended up being a medium slime, not a big slime. Yeah, let's just do all of that so that we don't get snuck up on again. Okay, there's a creeper there. That one can't get out, though. Fortunately. I am going to take the time to mine up this coal. Alright, there we go. Now let's deal with this creeper. What is its AI doing right now? What? Why does it keep heading back into that corner? What does it want with that corner? I don't understand what's happening, but it's really annoying, actually. Alright, so here, let's just come do that. I'm just going to destroy that web. You're kidding me. Every time I have the worst luck with this. Wow, I am surprised that that never started flaming. That's why I put the tools down, because I was expecting it to get set on fire. Oh, yeah. That's an interesting sort of arrangement that's going on there. Alright. Here we go. Damn, how am I going to deal with this? Well, first off, by doing that, and by doing that. So that at least limits some of the directions that any mobs can come from. Not by a whole lot, but it does limit it. Alright, I heard a skeleton. Yup. God, if these skeletons could just stop. That would be amazing. But at least that one had the courtesy to drop me some bones. Alright. I need to do a little bit more containment and isolation here. At the very least, lighting up. Okay, I can do that. Alright, that one's already good. Oh, there's a mine shaft. Alright. That is slightly less than ideal, but not the worst. Let's come through here and grab some of this iron that I found. Oh, please let this be an 8-patch. Oh, yes it is. Alright. Got that there. Where's some more? There's some more right here. And there's some more in the ceiling to my right. Right. I think the next place to push on would be here. Good call because of that iron right there. God damn. If this isn't a super sketchy cave, and I'm out. Right, I got a lot of iron. What's above me? Okay, that's all sounds from below me. We're fine. Yeah, I'm just going to get out with the iron that I grabbed. Oh man, that cave. Oh my god, that cave. What the hell? Oh no. Oh, you're kidding. How much iron did I get? Do I have enough to make another pick? Although, is a pick given the next thing to go for? I'm not sure. Anyways, I will be back in a bit with this iron smelted. Alright, so I have finished smelting all of that iron. It is right there. I haven't decided quite what I'm going to do with it yet, but I just realized how long I've been recording for, so I think that's going to be a good point to call the episode. So next episode we're going to keep diving down into that cave. Hopefully we can get some redstone because tomorrow for me is the last day of my turn for succession. And so I'm hoping that I can at least get a compass, even if I can't make it back to spawn. But making it back to spawn would be ideal just for other people to be able to find this place and also make it back to spawn. But we will have to see what we accomplish next episode. So, until then, I will see you all later. Bye-bye.